Zombie Nation.
Richtung Salzburg.
Zombie Nation.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Good running inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown, Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Austin Seibert down for the extra points. Got it. And the Patriots will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again here with Irving. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard box. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. 1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's got room at the 30. Still on his feet. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Seibert's extra point is true. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Penix now off the bootleg. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run with Irving, and he'll get this up to the 44. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
19, Tiger, 19, back on 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll get this one gain there of 20. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick hitting slant there. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
19, quiet. Hurt. Wait.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Stout in punt formation.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
10. Power 70. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
We'll go play action now with Penix. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Well, the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Bucs will take their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Okay, break. Dragon 60.
Receiver in motion, headed left. 4th down, and here's Penix. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Taking down number 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
29. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll stick with him again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left, and here's his running back. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and a yard. Got to pick this one up on the ground. The ball comes out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Brings up second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Penix. Throw on the move is caught, and he's taken down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Irving. Room to run past midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down.
60 by 6.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Check smash. Check smash. Stop below 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Now Penix to throw on second down. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
On play action, Penix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
The kicker on for the
And what a
extra point.
fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Money down. Get your money up. I put money down. I know the boys. All my people there. Oh, what I love.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
37-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Big opening up the middle. Still going. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Seibert out now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Play action. It's Penix. Inside the 40-yard line.
32 yards.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 32 yards.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Man in motion, heading left. A give. This is Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Rushed to him, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had him.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Nick Scorton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Scorton, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. 3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Panthers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Gordon is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Penix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
As he takes it up close to midfield.
Hey, check that. Come on. Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 5. comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Seibler's extra point is true. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On second down, here's Penix. Hitting slant there. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mick Squirton, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. That's Ibuka in motion. To throw is Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Buccaneer first down.
60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
That's Ibuka in motion. On first down, it's Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Second down.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll step up and run this. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
19, Tiger.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
You find yourself down big, it's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third down and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Baby. Let's go.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, you're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. So it's over. It's a win